Hey guys, we're just following up on our last video that we did, if you've seen that on our socials, where we did the bonding of these components. We showed some riveting and gluing. Today we actually wanted to do a pull test on the product. So we had two different adhesives. One was a heat cure, so that was this one, and one was a two-part epoxy, which just air cured. And the whole point of what we're doing here is just replacing welding, and so we wanted to do some structural tests. We do have the data from the manufacturers of the adhesives, but we wanted to do real world testing and see what the results were. I was actually really surprised because I was positive that we were going to have a bond failure just in the way we prepped it. So we wanted to prep this kind of in the worst case scenario in case someone's having the Fridays putting it together. So what we did was just prepped the aluminum with alcohol. So we just cleaned it with alcohol, we bonded it, and then this one was a heat cure, so it got cured, I believe, for an hour at 160 degrees. And this one, we did the same prep on it. We did the alcohol, no abrasion, just raw aluminum, and then did the two-part epoxy on it. And you can see we had a failure here on the aluminum, but not the adhesive. These failed at obviously very close to the same strength because it was the aluminum that was the weak point. And we pulled this at just over 3,000 pounds for failure, and we had no adhesive failure. So we didn't even bother going on to test the ones with the rivets. And so we have the different samples here, which we have obviously the rivets, and then we did an abrasion on the aluminum for bonding. But at 3,000 pounds, we're very confident that we're not going to have any failures with our vehicles in bonding all our joints. So we would say that this is a pretty successful test, and we're very confident that we can move on to now putting this application together in the prototype chassis that we have going right now for the SC1.